Hi everybody, I'm back here with actually an exciting announcement. Apple has announced their iOS 5.0 that should be released later this year, somewhere in the fall time. So right now in this video, I'm going to be going over the key features of this iOS. These could change in the near future. Due to this, it is only out in a beta at the moment, but these seem like legitimate features that would be in it, so I'm going to go ahead and go over them. So the first one is Notification Center, and what this does is gives you a pull-down bar anywhere you are in your system or device, or iOS device, whatever you would like to call it, and it brings down a menu showing your stocks, weather, gives you a 5-day weathercast, and then all of your notifications that have been that have been unread, and all you'd have to do is tap on one of the notifications to access that app, or the app that has given you that notification. So next is iMessage, which I personally cannot wait. It is a Wi-Fi based text messaging app basically that lets you send messages messages, videos, and pictures across all your iOS Apple devices, and it has not been confirmed that yet that Apple is going to allow actual text messaging to actual mobile phones. So till then, overall, that's pretty cool. So next is Newsstand, which is a thing that is sort of similar to the iBookstore, but instead this brings down a little page that lets you buy and purchase and preview certain magazines and newspaper articles, which is pretty cool if you're someone that reads the newspaper a lot, which for me I'm not. So okay, next is Reminders, and what this is basically it is a way it's a to-do list actually. It reminds you of certain things that you need to do, kind of like what the calendar application does already. But this, apparently you can add your own calendars, add reminders, and it's just more detailed and gives you a little bit better, more experience with that sort of thing. So next is Twitter integration. What this is it is a integration of Twitter in every app that is launched on the iOS device. So like if you were in your, let's say your Photos app, you can tap on a photo and then hit the little box with the arrow that comes out, and it'll bring up your menu, and then you'll notice that it'll say tweet, and you can tweet this picture to your Twitter account. So it's pretty cool. Next is, excuse me if I'm taking a while. Okay. Next is updates with the camera. Not actually the camera, it's the physical camera. We're talking about the actual camera data, or features actually. And what they've done is added a camera option to be accessed from a lock screen, so you can just double tap the home button. Excuse me, that was weird. Double tap the home button on the lock screen, and it'll give you a little camera option that you can just access your camera very quickly without needing to unlock and put your password in. Just snap a quick photo and be done. The next thing with the camera that Apple has done is added some new editing features in when you're viewing a photo. And what these are is, what you get actually is a rotate photo, enhance the photo, red eye reduction and cropping the photo. So that's makes it a lot easier. Excuse me if I'm not talking all in sync today, kind of talking a bit fast, but anyway, yeah, those new features should make it a lot easier to edit your photos. So then there's one more thing with the camera app. They have added an option feature at the top of the iPhone. I am not sure about the iPod Touch yet, but the more details will come soon. But as for now, the iPhone, you will get an option button that will enable you to gives you another option of adding a grid to your screen to make it easier to take a photo, like to center it. Next up is upgrades to Safari. This one is very exciting because Apple is finally adding actual tabs in the Safari bar, which is really, really nice. It makes it a lot quicker and easier to switch to different pages. So up next is something called PC Free. And what this does is allows you to sync your device with your computer wirelessly without needing a USB sync cable. And another thing this does is allows you to, like when you first buy your iPad, iPod Touch, or iPhone right out of the box, wherever you are, you do not need a computer to sync it. You can just get it started right then and there. Everything's done on the device, which is really, really nice. So, and then another thing is, somehow you can sync your applications from iTunes wirelessly as well. So, that's another cool thing there. Then all of the little tiny switches that you, and like the things that are enable, like on airplane mode, for example, the little switch that from on and off on airplane mode will go from the current square switch to a more rounded switch, which is, I guess, more modern. And then that's pretty much all at the moment. That's all Apple is giving us as features go. But as soon as more details are released, I will make another video about these new features, or the more coming features that Apple will be releasing in the future. Okay, oh, I missed one of the key features. Another thing is iCloud, which is kind of like a iTunes backup service that lets you sync and back up all of your data to a server. So you can back it up, kind of like what iTunes does already, but I'm not sure why you do that, but yeah. And then the very, very last feature is rich text format enabled in the Mail app. So you can view rich text format and make any word bold. And sorry about this, I actually skipped a few. So last but not least, is the update to Game Center that allows you to buy and download apps straight from the app itself and post a profile picture, which is very nice. And next, sorry, I keep skipping them. Sorry if I'm saying last but not least, but last thing is multitasking gestures on iPad finally. That one is everybody has been waiting for forever. So I have to go now. I'm running out of time. So hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, peace out to next time. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.